Hello YouTube. In this video I will be going over how to complete Tower of Disappearance. Tower of Disappearance rewards you with the best title in the game, and the drop rates are single profit sets level 85, Lizard potions, Lizard HP potions, prayers that allows you to revive, champion tickets, event tickets, and crystals. A lot of people say it ain't worth playing 90 times for the title because the rewards aren't good, but I would most likely say to you is it does require a lot of dedication, but it is worth it because you get the title, you get the best title in the game, and I think that's worth it in my opinion. But yeah, I made a tier list of my recommended characters. I will put that in the screen, but first I would recommend you guys to be 170k to 300k. If you're a support character, you should be 150k to 170k because your support you're not gonna be attacking. But if you are an attacker, I would recommend you to be 200 to 300k because it will take a long time if you're under that. So yeah, here's the tier list. I will put down the screen right now. My recommendations for attackers would be Last, Lay, Lyrie, Elisis, Ronin, and Seacart. Accepted attackers would be Marie and Ruvis because they don't got proper dodges. Support would be Ryan, Amy, Ronin, Army. Jin would take a long time, but he is good with Iron Fist. And the two useless characters will be Zero and Dio because they have nothing to offer for the team. Their DPS isn't high, and they can't really heal or anything. So yeah, I'm going to explain floor 5 and what we do, and I would recommend you guys to do in your game. So what we do is we instantly attack the boss with our first bars to delay her as much as possible. Because if you delay her, she will not skill, as you can see. Sometimes it can't hit you, but most of the time, if you keep on delaying the boss, it won't do any damage. I would recommend if the boss has 20 bars or less to keep on attacking her when she does her lightning skill. If she has more than 30 bars, then don't attack her because that lightning skill is an insta death move. And do not do it near her because that will delay it as well, and that can get your teammates killed because they'll be too busy thinking of the skill already happening. But yeah, once you get to floor 6, as you can see in our screen, we instantly get a warning screen. So if you are a Ronin player, use Holy Bless so your teammates don't eat as much damage. And make sure you are doing the proper job as a support. So yeah, I will recommend everybody to attack these bosses to kill them as fast as you can because this isn't really an important dungeon, not important, important floor to like do any secret strats. Just try to kill them as fast as you can, and I will be talking over once the next floor comes. All right, so this floor is Gaikoz. So the first boss is just one. You can just kill him fast. But if you're a support character, just sit in the left side of the corner, and it'll be easier for your teammates to attack him. And obviously, since you're a support, you're not supposed to be DPSing the boss in anyways, aka damage them. If you're a Ryan main, I would just recommend just holding C, and that will just hit him once, and that can gain your MP a little bit fast, and that does a little bit of damage as well. The whole point of this floor is, as a support character, is to just not do as many attacks as possible, so he doesn't go crazy and start spamming danger skills and stuff. And wait for your damage per second teammates to attack them first before you attack. If the um boss is near you and you're by yourself over in the corner, then yes, you can attack them as a support. But I would just highly recommend just don't mess with them and have your attackers go on the right side and have them fight. If you and your whole team is near the corner, you guys can do that strat as well. But it's more safe just to have your support in the corner, like a Ryan spam resurrection, and have them fight so they just go nuts. Or if you're an Amy, you can just do your buffs there. So that's it for this floor. This floor is kind of annoying in my opinion, but I'll be explaining the next floor because that one's more important. So for floor 8, to block the ice, there are certain characters that can do this. This will prevent your teammates from dying, and this is probably one of the most important strats of this dungeon. So with Ryan, you press C forward or C right to do the wall. Make sure you stand exactly where I stand. If you are an army or even a Ronin player, you can block this ice. I will be playing a clip of every character that can do it. But yeah, you want to stand right on top of the ledge for army and for Ryan because you can block the top ice as well. But if you are a Ryan player, make sure you press a skill after you use your stone wall because there is a delay where you can get caught in the ice even if you block it. So to save yourself some HP, I would recommend doing it. This also works on the far bottom of the platform, just to block the bottom platform. You don't need to block the top; it's not necessary. But since you are a Ryan or an army, you can do this anyways. So here's the clip of the characters that can block it and what it looks like. With Ronin, it is C down and the skill called Run Shield. And if you are like below, like on this platform I'm standing right now, you can possibly do a skill fast enough, but most likely if you're on the top of a ledge, you can't do it. I will show you guys what not to do. So, in the clip that I'm about to show now, do not do that. You will always get frozen. Don't try to block the ice with Ronin if you are seeing the warning screen above him. He is only for the lower platform where your teammates are fighting. So I don't have a clip of me doing it with army because I'm not an army player, but you want to have magic doll, which is Z down, and you want to just do that at the spots I'm at, or where I tell you to do that. You can spam it multiple times. It also works to block the ice. This is really nice to have. So yeah, that's gonna be it for all the characters that can block the ice. Also, Blade can block the ice as well with Barrage, but it's also very inefficient to do so. So I would recommend not doing that. Let your support characters do it. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this floor, I guess, because there's nothing really else to explain. Alright, so we're about to approach the floor 9, the harder floor. So obviously I would recommend you and your whole team fight Gardosen in the middle for this first half. But once you get to the second phase, everybody go to the far left because it's easier to fight him. And that red smoke you just seen just now will instantly kill you half the time. So it's easier just to fight him in the corner. Sometimes you will get lost, but I would recommend just try to find your character, look at your title, and try to navigate from there. And if you're a Ronin, I would highly recommend you to spam magic defense for your team so your teammates don't get one shot and instantly killed. And if you are an army, use Saver to protect your teammates as well. Every 30 seconds, that red smoke will appear, so you can pay attention to the timer as well, but I would highly recommend just trying to kill him as fast as you can. And the only skills he has is Stone Curse that doesn't kill you unless you're Fatal. Sometimes that move that just been used just now can instantly kill you. Sometimes it doesn't. If you have magic defense on, that doesn't kill you at all. Or if you have Saber on, that slash just now will most likely one shot you, even if you're full health. And obviously, it's been 30 seconds again. He used the rest smoke. And obviously, if you have a teammate that has prayers, that's how you resurrect. I have one, and I will be using one in a couple seconds. But yeah, don't use prayers on yourself. Use it when your teammates die because you only get one per teammate and one per life. This last game. And since we're approaching the boss fight, I will be going over to Ronin as well. I will be explaining how to beat the boss. So for this, you have to last 3 minutes exactly, I believe. And I would highly, highly recommend two teammates go on the left and two teams go on the right. The top left platform or the top right platform is more safe because she can just teleport and use a skill and you'll be safe from the ball. For the little needles, you have the skill right here. And you cannot dodge the bigger glowing orange ones. Because if you try to dodge the orange ball, you're just gonna die. Make sure you don't get caught in that um wave blast that she's using right now either. I would always recommend run away from the boss. Do not attack her because it's kind of pointless. You can't kill her and because she has 2,401 bars. It's gonna take a lot more effort than just surviving the full 3 minutes. And obviously, like I'm doing right now, I'm just popping res wherever I can. And every time I see her do that ball, I run away. And this is why I said stay on the top right side because that ball right there will you don't have to MP bar or MP skill. It just saves you some time to cover your MP. She's gonna do it now. Still, there's no point of skilling. Once she uses this skill, you can barrier or use C cards Z down or whatever skill it was, or you can skill like Rufus just did, and that's how you evade that skill. I will cut to Ronin he is a very special character for this dungeon because he can have Overdon Sword and that recharges very fast. And it's a lot more easier to survive with him because he basically has a bunch of MP. Alright, so now I'm rolling. You can see his gauge at his Overdon goes up super fast because he's in the smoke. That smoke you can block instantly by pressing forward, but I would recommend just don't block it, just stay in the corner and just use Orion sometimes. But only use it once the ball gets super close to you, because if you use it early, you're just gonna die and you basically just used it for nothing. If you want to be safe, just keep on spamming first bar in the corner, like I do. And like I said before, make sure you just keep on running away from the boss, avoider. If you need MP, just do that skill. And you're gonna see me drop in. You see how fast my Oridon just came out? That's why I say he's kind of OP for this. And no matter what, you can just spam that over and over to protect yourself or gain MP. This is why this character is very top tier for attack and for support. And you're gonna see me use a skill. Make sure you dodge those, and that's how you block every skill forward. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do next. I'm just talking over this gameplay, but Orion can protect you against all her attacks, basically, just like I just did now. And yeah, I think that's really it for the boss fight. Just make sure you survive that full 3 minutes. And once you're done finishing all 90 of your runs, this is what it will look like. So I'm gonna talk over this since we just got SPR reset. Once you get done with the dungeon 90 times, you will be greeted with a collection on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. So what you want to do is go there, check your titles, and go all the way at the down bottom. It will say get, and that's how you get the best title in the game. So make sure you guys like the video, subscribe if you're new, and let me know if this walkthrough was helpful. and I'll see you guys in my next video.